Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Jokey Yarns podcast. Straight away, the dog's barking. That's a good start. Just want to jump on. I actually was chatting to Pete from Wacker about podcasting and all that, and he suggested that I do a podcast by myself, which talking is a big downfall of mine. I'm terrible. I just did a video yesterday with Renegade Grips trying to do a bit of an ad sort of thing, and it took me like 20, 30 goes. Talking is just something I've always been really bad at, so thought I'd jump on by myself, and makes me talk. Can't just bounce questions off someone else and sit back, so it's all just me. Again, a big thanks for all the support so far with the podcast. I was not expecting it at all, which is awesome. And probably going to be doing a bit more of them, to be honest. Talk about that a bit later, but I would also love to, I want to do more of these, and I'd love to get you guys involved a bit more. So I'm actually talking with Brad from Red Dust Adventures, talking about doing maybe a little offshoot. We'll just see how it goes, but we're thinking we'll jump on, talk about like a YouTube subject, and then a bit of just what's going on in life, or something funny or something like that. So it'll be a bit of information, but also just a bit of shit talking, So I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. And I feel like that part would be a great part to get you guys involved, where you guys can ask questions and we can talk about it on the potty. And then I would love to interview people. It's actually really fascinated me since I've started. It's you just get to talk to people on such a deep level that you'd never get to just chatting normally. So I'd really love to continue doing that. I reckon it'd be cool. We've got a few guests lined up, so just need to get time to sit down and go through that. I should have grabbed a glass of water because my throat's already going. So I don't know, with the Brad doing that podcast, whether we make that a separate thing. Might just do one or two and see how it goes. I sort of want to stay in our own lane. Like, I don't want to be copying any other podcasts, listen to some great ones like Wacker, and he does Everyman Chats, and we've got the Alan Swagman. Listen to them all the time, and, they're professionals, and, I sort of want to stay in our own lane, different content slightly. Still would love to have a laugh and a bit of a shit talk, but, I don't want to be copying anyone else. Big shout out to those guys. If you haven't checked them out, I don't know why. So just, I don't know, I guess I'll dive in that now about slowing down on videos. It just takes, people that know, that do YouTube, just takes so much friggin' time. And I went hot at it. I did a previous channel and then trying to get this one up and going, which has done not too bad. I had a sort of goal, getting 1,000 subs in a year, which is a crazy goal, but we're 400 and something at the moment. But I don't know, it's just takes a toll on the household with me putting so much time into it, and I always get all these different side projects, so it's as I said, takes a toll. I'm not doing stuff around the house that I should be, and I would love to do a lot more family time, which would be good. But in replace of that, I'd love to do more podcasts, because over the podcast I can sit for an hour or something, and then it takes me half an hour to edit it, and then it's out. Where a video will take me days and days to film, maybe, and lots of fuel money and all that sort of stuff. So definitely don't want to give it up. I'd love to. I really enjoy making videos. I do have a bit of news coming that you'll probably see on social media that will be a big impact on that, but I won't say that yet. But so I just want to slow down. Like I said, I really enjoy it. I've just done a new series called Jokey Industries. I've just named it. So pretty much just fixing stuff in the shed. My skill level with fixing stuff is, I don't know, like, I can do the basics, but I'd love to learn to weld and start customizing stuff and, figuring stuff out a bit more and learn with you guys. It's putting myself out there, which is a bit scary because I know you guys will hit me in the comments, but so that's I thought I might as well do that and then film it at the same time. So I've just done a moped one. I'll be dropping today. Well, I'm filming it actually, so a week or two before you see this maybe. And yeah, so we did a moped build. So the idea, I was sitting down watching Instagram, as I always do, wasting time, and I was seeing this guy going up this mud hill in a different country on this moped, and it just sort of like, wow, like I've never seen anyone go off-road with a moped, like on a YouTube sort of scale. So I was like, well, I'll see if I can find a cheap moped and I'll take it off-road, see if I can find a few boys camping and we'll go camping with it. And then I got it and some people said, oh, I should modify it. I'm like, well, it's a moped, guys, settle down. And then we had weekend fuel coming up. I thought, oh, I'll stuff it. I'll see what stuff I've got lying around to whack on this moped. So you'll see in the video, but yeah, I got some LED whips that I sell through my business, Devil Accessories. Chuck them on, and I had some pluggers lying around, so I made a mud flap and got some cheap shoe roos, which fell off straight away. But and then I was like, I need to power these LED whips, so I got a bit carried away. Went to Co-Jump Tyre Service. They had some old batteries lying around, which is cool. So I was small enough to sit on the seat. And yeah, so I've got a little CAN inverter that I normally use. You would have seen in previous videos. And yeah, I guess technically, if you have an inverter, is it technically a 12-volt system? But yeah, so I got a bit carried away making that, and took that to Weekend Fuel. So we had Weekend Fuel. It was a few weeks ago, probably a month ago now, I suppose. That went really, really well. So my business, Devil Accessories, we partnered with Provoke this year, which is awesome. They are absolute legends, those people, which also support the channel. And yeah, sort of, it's a bit of a hybrid event. So you have your street cars and stuff, but it's introducing four-wheel drives as well. So I own a Flex ramp with Flex Hub. And yeah, so you got your show and shine with all your cars and stuff, but then you have show and shine for four drives. Then we also have a Flex ramp competition. And I wanted to bring on a content creators section this year. So the Unprofessionals podcast and Ocean Heart Adventures, they come along. The Unprofessionals did a live podcast, well, not live, but I recorded the podcast down there. So go check that out. It's quite funny. I managed to get on there for 5 minutes. Yeah, I would love to grow that. I think it'd be cool, especially to get some maybe slightly bigger content creators or bigger, so people can meet, people that they watch, keep these guys and grow more of that. I don't know, technically bigger, but even, yeah, just, I guess, helping people grow, even all your smaller YouTubers, you come down and meet people and yeah, I'd love to grow the four drives a fair bit more at the event. It's quite low, but it was still good. Had quite a few four drives. And yeah, it's just growing the event, I suppose. Had quite a few vendors this year, which was awesome. It's just, I guess, having improvements every time of the event, which is awesome. So, as I said, my first year doing the event, and we're trying to plan another one for the end of the year. So, just got to wait for schedules for the location where we're having it, and then we can start planning that again. So if you are a content creator, we'll probably do that again. So hit us up if you'd like to come. And they've had Bad Q Garage there. They did a video. Awesome. He goes to a lot of car meets, and yeah, his editing skills and video skills are pretty sick. So definitely check that out. I even featured with the moped in there. But yeah, no, the event went really well. It was awesome. Met a lot of people. It was good to I spent most of the day just going around meeting people. It was awesome. So if I met you, it was great to meet you. And yeah, so I would love to keep growing that. It was sick. No one died, which is an advantage. And yeah, so another one end of the year. I'd love to also start with the Flex ramp, get around to do more like just weekend sort of things at the front of shops or something. We'll come along and bring the Flex ramp and they keep their shop open or something, and we'll do a Flex ramp afternoon or something like that. So if you are a business owner and you'd like to keep doing that, then let us know. Or you want to start doing that. Love to have you. We would love to be there. Yeah, so that went well. Sort of going with the, I guess, less videos as well. I don't know, I'm a bit over the, I don't want to be complaining here, but a bit over the whole YouTube thing, like YouTube community, if you want to say. It's just, I don't know, a lot of complaining, and there's a lot of, yeah, here I am complaining. Just a lot of having a go at each other as well. You know, this YouTube is promoting this, and oh, they're a sales channel now, and rah rah rah, and like, I don't know. I've a bit over all the all the bullshit with it, to be honest. I haven't even really been watching YouTube. Like, I've yeah, I guess, I don't know, maybe a bit of burnout, maybe. Just took a step back from what I haven't really watched anyone, so I apologise if people that I normally watch I haven't been watching, because just, yeah, just haven't been, I don't know, I guess I don't want to be doing it if it just becomes a job, so took a little step back with that, so that's part of the reason I'm maybe doing a little bit less, don't want to burn myself out. Still want to enjoy it, I really enjoy making videos, just the editing, and I take so long editing, I think, too, because it's not actually editing, because I sit there watching it as I'm editing it, because I think it's cool. But yeah, I don't know. I'd love to see the community. I guess it won't. I think it's maybe one of them things. You just need to steer the train. The train's going. So I don't know. It's community. Community is going the way it is. You know, the sales and stuff. And as owning a small business myself, you know, obviously I want stuff promoted. Like, it's I'd love people to advertise my product. So yeah, I don't know what we go about that. It's I don't think it's too bad, to be honest. Though it is what it is. Like, you know, obviously big channels have a lot of sponsors and a lot of ads, and yeah, I don't want to go mentioning names or anything, but you know, that is what it is. And I think if you don't like it, then just don't put it on your channel. Simple. It's yeah, and even just the, I don't know, I guess I'm sick of the growing part too. Is there's so many different theories out there on why this isn't working, what this is working, and you do what they say, and that doesn't work, but it worked for them. And I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to. I have been going back to not studying as much for a while there. I was just like every day watching videos and thumbnails and intros and this and that, and so I'm just going back to. I'm not going back. I'm still trying to improve. Obviously, I feel like my videos have been improving over the years compared to my first one, and then to now maybe. And I just do it for entertainment. Like, my videos are entertainment, so I'm not really providing information. I don't. That's not my style. I don't really. You know, and those channels are great, but I don't really want to be going to camping site and explaining the camping fees and this is how you get in and this is what you should advertise. I just go in and it's just me filming my adventure, I suppose, and just having fun, and you know, having fun and doing the cool edits. And I'll get a bit carried away with the filming. I'll just go into this mode, and you ask my wife, she's you need to enjoy it a bit, you know. But yeah, so just taking a step back with that and just enjoying it more, and I guess just not getting caught up in all the bullshit, I suppose. And been loving podcasts at the moment, like just been smashing podcasts hard. So I guess that's sort of lit a fire in me to do podcasts more. Like I said, I want to do this one with Brad. I think it'd be cool to have like a co-host or host, whatever you want to call it, every, you know, with that little series, and we just talk about certain subjects, and whatever's not whatever's hot, but whatever's coming up, or you know, whatever, you know, if we're having struggles with, I don't know, audio or video or uploads or internet or anything, thumbnails or different ways of doing it, and just discussing it generally, not necessarily giving advice, because I think we're the last people should be taking advice from, but yeah, just having a yarn, talking some shit, but like I said, I also want it to be a bit of fun, you know, just talking shit and whatever's going on in our lives and certain subjects we want to bring up, but still staying in the niche of trying to reconnect. Yep. Internet's cracking the shits already. Usual story. Yeah, so that'd be cool. Like I said, let us know. I'd love to get you guys involved, and still do the guests. Another sort of project I've been wanting to do for so long, and I sort of started, is doing some rubbish cleanups and stuff. Also, I've been very, what's the word, withdrawn about doing it, because I don't want it to be seen as I'm trying to promote myself out of doing the cleanups. And I generally, like, when I drive around now, it's just so sad with how much rubbish and stuff gets left around all highways, and the shires do nothing, you know. Like, I did a clean up local one in my town, Kojonup, and yeah, the support you get for it's just nothing. Like, it's we had one family rock up, which was the Kojonup Tyre Service. They come and helped and brought a ute, and he helped us out with getting the tyres and stuff, and the Shire were good. Or I don't know if it was the Shire or the Tip. They just take the rubbish there for free. Couldn't drop the tyres there, but yeah, I guess my vision for it is to sort of create, I don't know, like a group maybe. I guess it gets hard with insurances. Like, I was listening to Outback Cleanups, and if you aren't following him and supporting him, you should definitely go check it out. He's pretty much committed his life to doing rubbish cleanups, drives around Australia. Got this old Troopy, which I think he's having car troubles with at the moment. It's just getting a bit tired, you know. He's done a few Ks and pulled a lot of rubbish in its time. But he's actually created a charity. So, and what I heard with that is it comes its own problems, is you can't get groups because if someone gets hurt or stabbed with a needle or something silly, like, he's needs insurance for that. And excuse me, I don't think he'd really want to be putting money to insurance. He'd rather put it to doing cleanups. So I don't know if it's possible, but it'd be cool to create like a bit of a 4-drive club, if you want to say, or group, and just in certain areas, just doing cleanups, like a bit of a social event. Get out in Forby, have a barbie or something. Just bring your trailer or a ute and just do a clean up as you're doing it. You know, there's no reason you can't still enjoy your trip. But I guess try and get a hold of the amount of rubbish that is around. It's just, and not so much in WA, but over east, like, it seems to be huge with the trucks getting shut down. So yeah, it's definitely a project I'd love to work on. Like, my ultimate dream is to get my business going really well to help fund that sort of stuff. And, you know, be able to put money into, say, Outback Cleanups, and then my own little thing. Yeah, so I'd love to, if anyone's keen to do collabs and stuff like that. And that's where I struggle, where I sort of said before, is trying to do, I want to promote the cleanups. I want to, I guess with my channel, I've mentioned it a few times on my videos, that I want to promote leaving your campsites clean and all that, but I don't want to be seen as I'm saying that to promote my channel and try and look like a mad dog, you know. So that is where I've been struggling with. I did actually put a post up, I think, before I did my cleanup, because I put my logo on there and stuff in the end. I don't know if that deterred people from coming or not. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I just sort of a learning curve, I suppose. But yeah, I put a post up and I had a few positive comments. You know, and I said a lot of people won't rock up, and you know, you might cop shit for it, but just do it and try and just look at the positives, I suppose. So that is something I haven't really started on. I'd love to organise another cleanup, but it is a bit of it's coming into winter now, so weather's not going to be great for that sort of stuff. So I have to see how we go with that. But yeah, it's definitely a project that I want to work on. It's just time. I feel like we've just got no time at all these days. between my YouTube and trying to do my business and social media and then house stuff and work, and I don't know how people do it, honestly. So that's pretty much all the notes I had written down. I hope you're enjoying talking me shit 20 minutes. Yeah, so just let us know, flick us a message if your thoughts on it all. Like I said, I'd love to get you guys involved. Send in questions or notes or subjects that you want us to talk about, and I'll keep getting some guests on. I'm mainly the guest. I guess my angle is about growing a YouTube channel or growing a business or car clubs or anything like that, and just sort of getting information off them about all their stuff that went wrong and all the good stuff and bad stuff. And so if you haven't already, you can check out my YouTube channel. It'd be greatly appreciated, as usual. Subscribe. And hit us with a message. Let us know your thoughts, and we'll see you in the next one. Bit of an update for you all. So see you around.